We here.
No, we're not.
Oh, we're not here. We here.
Right, we're here.
It's so funny. I literally just like, we here.
Wait, I've got a
Baby Joe's
feeling.
like, no, we're not.
I've got a feeling.
Wow.
No,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Hey, look, if it comes on, then we know what to do.
Okay.
Hi.
Welcome to the second half of
To the Point.
Oh, what's that? What's that sound
Love
we
that.
hear?
It's
Yes.
Chris. That's Chris. Yeah, it's fine. We said different things this time. That's okay.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we have a guest, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. He's
Hello,
scared.
everyone.
This is my hilariously weird friend Chris. But yeah, welcome
Hello.
to.
We've got a guest.
Yeah.
So Chris is our second guest, and we are
Second ever guest.
very excited about.
Yes, wait, you did already.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does all sorts.
Yeah, you're in for a treat. You are
You are.
in for a real treat.
Yes.
So let the treat commence.
Let the
Fire
delicious
away.
treat
And also,
commence.
can I just say, I'm going to give you, I want you to get a pen and paper, because we would love you to,
Call
ask
in.
a question. When you find out what Chris does,
Yeah.
you might be really intrigued.
You're
and-
going to be like,
Yeah, be like,
I
oh,
have
actually.
many things that I need to know from
Yeah,
this
or like I've been
absolute
thinking about that, and I've
genius.
always wanted to know this. So
Yeah.
the number is 07848 107 679. Say it again.
That is 07848 107 649.
No, it's not. Ignore him. It's
What?
679.
Oh yeah, I can't see the
Jesus.
word.
I was thinking, like, it sounds clearer if one person does it and then you can start.
I saw the look of Trent when I was
No,
trying to
is
get
it?
it. She
It was
looked over
funny.
like, what are you
It was
doing?
funny because earlier I was sending out the wrong number.
I
Because
know.
there's something going on with
Oh my
numbers today, I
gosh,
guess.
what
But yeah,
hilarious.
Chris, do you want to, or Phoenix, you want to introduce Chris? I
So
mean,
this
obviously
is-
your name's
this
Chris.
is- this is
the
Chris.
camera, do I look at you guys?
You can
You
wherever
look
makes
wherever
you
you
feel
want.
good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Where-
He's looking at the
He looked
ceiling,
up.
everyone. Yeah.
Like
He's
a
looking at his
silly
creator.
feeling.
Absolutely.
But this is Chris. Now I met Chris. Where did we meet? Ages ago.
Yeah, I think like about 8 years. 9
Yeah.
years ago.
Wow.
We met ages and ages ago.
Through
and
Eugenio, right?
yes,
Yeah.
it was like a family friend of yours.
Yeah, yeah.
I used to play in a function band with Eugenio. He plays drums. And I essentially met Chris through them, and we've been friends ever since.
Freund.
Freunds.
Freunds.
Ever since.
Okay.
Yeah. We shouldn't, but we're going to.
Okay.
Freunds.
Yeah, I was trying to appeal to the German audience.
Ah,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag,
Guten
indeed.
Tag in Deutschland.
And where are you from, Chris?
So I am Harrow-based, London, but born in Goa in India.
Oh, wait, hold up a minute.
Hold up.
Yeah, rewind.
Rewind.
Okay, that wasn't a good rewind. I think
It was
I've
a
done better.
great
I've done-
rewind.
I've done
Never
better
doubt
in the past.
yourself.
I've
Never
done-
doubt
no,
yourself.
it was terrible.
Hey, stop it.
Okay,
Okay.
it was amazing.
There you go.
So, did you just say Goa?
Yes, I did.
No,
Yes.
elaborate. I
How weird is
literally
that?
love
Yeah.
Goa. Like
How
I've
weird
been.
is that?
I
Yeah.
actually went
You weirdo.
this year. I went back this year.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, for my
Because you've been more than once, isn't it?
third time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's wild.
Yeah, I love Goa. So okay. So tell us more about Goan life. Yeah.
It's a pretty broad question.
When
But
did you-
I
okay.
will-
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
I'll answer in some way.
So you were born.
I was born there.
You were born, yeah, that
I was
happened.
born- I was
We
born.
know that.
And yeah, I lived there until the age of 6. And
Do you remember much?
Yeah.
I do remember.
I wanna know
okay.
about those
Tell
6
us what
years.
you remember,
Yeah.
yeah.
So those 6 years, it was a pretty chill life, I think, for a 1 to 6 year old, I guess, right?
Yeah.
It was so Goa is a former Portuguese colony of.
Can you just explain more about that to the listeners? Because when I was driving through with the taxi guy in Goa, I had no idea. I was like, and it was like a bit of a history lesson. So I wonder if you could explain for the listeners who don't know what you're talking about. Because
Yeah,
I was
sure.
like, really?
Yeah. So India is a big old country.
It's large.
It's large. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
like broken up into many different smaller countries, states, basically.
States, yeah.
And the south of India is quite different to the north of India. So. There's a colonial past to India.
Oh yeah. So what did the Queen do?
What did the Queen do?
What did she
what
do?
did the Queen do?
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
Goa was one part of India that was like colonized by a different colonizer.
Yeah,
Portugal.
yeah.
Right.
So the cultural identity.
So
there
was
is-
Portugal quite bad as well?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
what,
yeah,
on
yeah.
par with England?
Not on
I don't
par,
feel like
no.
anyone
Not
could be
with-
on par with
no,
England.
So
apart
this
from
is
maybe
like a
Spain.
contested like subject matter, but like colonialism is bad in general, right?
100%.
It's not great,
Like what
Not a huge
what-
So people that don't know what that is, that's basically when I'm coming into a yard and taking it and being like, this is mine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
literally.
just mine, 'cause
If
I've
you're a
set
country,
foot into it now.
if you're a country that goes into another country and it's like, do you know what? Who cares about the people here? This is now mine.
Yeah.
That's
It's like me coming into your
colonisation.
house and just eating your food and be like, that's my, they're
Yeah.
my Weetabix. now.
They're my roots, and
Yeah.
also you've been preparing Weetabix wrong this whole
Yeah.
time.
So go on.
Disgusting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's like there's a different like cultural identity, you know,
Mm.
attached to that part of India, and it's more like Portuguese,
Yeah.
Latin-y.
Is it
Yes.
like, how much of it is like that? Like,
It's cool.
You mean Goa or India?
no, of,
Go on,
yeah.
Go on. It's a bit.
No, of like what?
Of
how,
India?
Yeah, of the Portugal, Portuguese.
I think it's basically just Goa and like maybe like one
Okay.
part of Tamil Nadu,
Okay.
Mm.
which is like that.
Is that like a neighbouring?
Yeah.
really,
Tamil
really
Nadu?
down south?
Okay.
Yeah.
Say the word again?
Tamil Nadu.
Say it
Never
again,
heard of
sorry.
that in my life.
Tamil Nadu.
Is that where the Tamil Tigers were?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I used to go to school with some Tamil Tigers.
Yeah, there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some people.
Yeah.
I've heard.
People. Yeah, so Goan identity.
Interesting.
It's like there's different parts to it, but like that kind of like everyone's relatively like chilled out there.
Mm.
Goa is seen as a kind of like the Hawaii or the New Zealand of
Oh.
India,
Okay.
Okay.
because the lifestyle there is much more relaxed and
Yeah.
easygoing. And there's this Portuguese term called sossegado, which is like basically means to relax.
Oh,
And
really? Okay.
That's a dominant like lifestyle.
Oh,
I know that there's a
Chill.
difference between
Yeah.
the
I like
south
that.
of Goa and the north of Goa
Yes, yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
One's like more chill,
Yeah.
south,
Yeah.
and one's more party.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
the north,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, so that's like
Trancey, techno. kind of
Yeah,
vibe,
that's like the tourist part of Goa.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like the
That's where I steer clear of.
yeah. The north of Goa is like it's cool if you want to go and have a party and
Party.
stuff, but it's
Mm.
like a bit. It's not
Yeah.
really my scene.
Same,
It's not a lot
yeah.
of Goan people's scene, but
Yeah.
yeah. So like growing up in Goa, it's pretty cool, pretty chill.
So where did you? Were you in the south or the north?
I was in the north.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I was-
But not in the like touristy bit.
No. So I'm from this village, just outside of Panjim. Panjim is like the capital town of Goa.
Okay.
Was it like a close knit village?
Yeah.
I love
yeah.
that. Tell us
Yeah.
about village life.
Yeah, village
Ooh,
life.
Yeah.
So like village life, it's pretty cool actually. Like everyone, like all your family members and uncles, aunties, grandparents, they all kind of like live near each other.
Cute.
Um,
As if that's not how I want to live.
No,
It's so
I was
cool,
just
man.
about to
It's so
say,
cool.
honestly, that is what New Earth is going to
Yeah,
be.
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
community.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
really going back
Yeah.
to basics,
Yeah.
back to like,
Yeah.
that, not even, like tribal
Mhm.
kind of, just togetherness,
yeah,
you know?
I think that's like a real core part
It's
of like
fundamental, of life.
of life, yeah, of
Nourishing,
humans, you know?
family, that
We're
family
100%,
unit.
Yeah, we're like social animals, and that's
Yeah.
something that we've really forgotten. I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting
Yeah.
back to it.
We're getting
No,
back
we
to
are,
it,
we
yeah.
are,
So
we
like
are.
I think like this whole family community thing,
Mm.
like
See,
people.
we knew you were going to love Chris.
Yeah.
He's right up there.
He's right up our alley.
Right up our alley.
So I think people are like generally, like you have your sense of, you have your exploration and everything in your like teens, 20s and stuff, and then when you're 30, you're like, oh, hold on, I kind of like being around my friends and family, and
Yeah.
I want to spend more time around
Yeah.
them. And you're like,
And then you might have kids of your own, and then you've
Yeah,
got
exactly,
even
yeah.
a different kind of sense of family
Yeah.
because you've got
Yeah.
your own
Mhm.
offspring, you know.
it's quite a natural thing, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, definitely. But I do think there is, at the moment, we won't go into this too much, but
Yeah.
there is an attack on the family unit. There is.
Yeah.
But yeah, whatever, they can try and do what they want to do, but we're going to live our village
We're going to live our life, baby.
I'm happy that you were in a village.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and
cool.
slightly, I
But
don't
a
like
cool
the word
way-
jealous, but like, I don't like the word jealous, and I'm not jealous, but, I was there, I was meant to be, but I loved it, that for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that for you.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, it's just not your path. Like, maybe
No.
you'll end up there.
No,
Like,
exactly,
you know
yeah,
what
I do
mean?
feel like, we will be like that, even like,
Mm.
when you grow your own food and stuff, you've got so much you can go and give it to your neighbour,
Yeah.
and it's just all that, like,
Yeah,
community spirit.
That community spirit is like, for sure, something that I do miss, and like something I really remember quite a lot.
Yeah.
Like
Like
just-
cheerleaders. If anyone needs
Yeah.
us for adverts
Yeah.
or like sound effects,
Yeah, we can do it in stereo.
Yeah, we're
so-
literally like,
yeah, it was cool. It's cool. Like just
Yeah.
tell me more. It was it's quite like
It's a blessing.
Yeah, for sure. Looking back at it now, I'm like, Damn, man, that's pretty cool. Sorry.
Looking back
Over
on
your shoulder.
What?
I don't know what you were
I don't
singing.
know.
Yeah, that's a different song.
Yeah.
Did you get both of them straight away?
I didn't get yours. I got yours.
Oh, looking back over my shoulder,
that?
I can see.
Oh.
Okay, I was a bit off key.
Yeah.
Oh,
Looking
no,
at-
you're right.
Yeah.
I see, okay.
Okay,
We
back
got
to the
that.
village.
Yeah, back to the village.
So what was like? So like.
So did you walk to school? Like, how far was your school from?
My
Yeah.
school was far, yeah. It was,
Oh, was it?
So my mum basically would like, you know when you see videos of
Oh,
like.
God.
I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go on,
go on,
say.
go on.
No, you tell me. You tell
No,
me.
no,
Oh,
no, I'll tell you if you're right.
No.
Yes, I'm gonna.
No,
Oxfam.
what are you talking
I thought you were going to be like, you know, like when you see like, the kids in the school walking a long way, and then
Yeah, like you have to go 5 miles to get water.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah, that's why I
Chris
thought
has
you
to
were
go
going
10
with
miles
that.
to go to school.
Yeah.
The school was far
It's
away.
like-
So I
I think
thought
it
you
was,
were gonna
it was
say.
quite far, but no, like.
5 miles.
Give him 50p so we can jump on a bus.
Yeah.
So like,
That's what you
so
said.
basically, like a parent, like would basically take all the kids to school.
I love
Oh, I
that.
see.
I love
So,
that.
like, it
Do
would
they
be
take
like-
like turns?
Yeah, well, like whoever was about,
Community
basically.
spirit.
Whoever
Yeah.
was about,
So sometimes
exactly.
it was like my uncle, sometimes it was my mum, sometimes it was my aunt, whatever.
And how many kids are we talking? Like the whole village?
So no, like so most people ride around on like a moped, right?
Yeah,
a
yeah.
scooty.
With like 7 people in there.
That's what I was gonna
know,
say,
Did
yeah.
you say scooty?
Scooty, yeah, that's what they call them in India.
Okay.
By the way, that's a moped for everyone in the UK.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And she basically squeezed like 7 of
No,
us onto a
100%.
bike.
It's crazy.
And we were like little kids. Basically.
I've seen this because I've done quite a lot of travelling. I've seen it in India, like Thailand, like wherever.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
wherever, but a lot. And it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, it's
I've
pretty
seen
wild.
some funny things on
Yeah, yeah.
scooties
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
Like honestly,
Yeah.
like you know, babies, like animals.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
They're-
Oh
I
yeah,
think
I've seen
they're
like goats.
Anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On a scooty.
anything
I
goes
don't-
on a scooty.
Yeah.
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 I
You see
mean,
some
well
crazy
done for
stuff.
them.
Yeah, well done for them.
I mean, yeah.
Using your resources.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for
So
them.
what? So they used to go with
Yeah,
many
so-
kids they could carry.
So it's basically like 3 in the back.
with the books like held up by a string. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like we just have our little bags, like tiny
Yeah,
little
yeah,
bags like
yeah.
that. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, sometimes someone would have a car and then we just all go in the
Yeah,
car.
Tom.
No, someone.
Someone, yeah.
It's a Tom. That's like who?
Yeah, Tom. You know,
Good old
very
Tom.
typical Goan name.
I was going to say that's when
Your
he got
name's
when he got
Chris.
no, but when he
Yeah.
got to England, his name was changed to Tom because they like everyone.
No, his name is Chris.
Well,
from
Is
Bird.
it? Your
Yeah.
name is actually Chris.
It's
Yeah.
not like
Is that-
Christian or something.
It's
What,
because of
are
the
you-
Portuguese.
Yeah, I was going to say. Are you what religion are you?
Catholic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what I was going to
so,
say. Yeah,
yeah.
that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because but a lot of people do come to other countries and change their name. And my
Mm.
grandparents did the same thing.
Did they?
Yeah, like my Mez Baba, my grandpa's name is Arshavir, and he changed it to Archie.
Oh no way!
Right, that's
Oh,
what they do.
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
people do that from lots of different
That's
countries
cool.
to sort of be like, I don't know, accepted or just easily fit in more.
Yeah.
It's just sad though, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
happening less now because like
Yeah.
you know everyone's like, oh yeah, you know,
It's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a lot of
exactly.
like
Yeah.
Caribbean people change their names as well, and
Yeah, loads of people
genuinely,
do it.
I don't know why. Like, because their names are it's like Robert, and then they'll come over here and change it to I don't know
Barry.
James or something like that. And
Yeah,
it's just
there
like
was no need to
Barry.
change it. Yeah, it was
I was just like,
you could have
huh?
got any.
Yeah,
like,
but
you
then,
could-
I just don't know what. Like,
Yeah.
what is it? Can someone please look? If you're
Call
watching
up.
this on the video, comment below. If you're
Yeah.
listening right now, give us a call because I am confused as a Caribbean person that's born here. Why did all of them older generations change their names? Very confused.
They had some sick names as well back in the day.
Yeah, Errol.
Like
and
Errol-
like, yeah.
Errol.
Errol, I went
Such
to
a
school
sick
where I called
name.
Errol. Shout out Errol.
Errol.
Yeah, I think I went out with Errol.
Reginald. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Terrence.
Maurice,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Patrice,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
give me anything with an E on the end and I'm
Yeah.
happy. Do you know what I mean? Clarice.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's
Okay,
enough
so
names.
school.
School, yeah.
So you enjoyed school?
I enjoyed
What was
yeah.
school like over there? Like,
It's pretty strict.
really?
Was it?
Yeah,
Did you get
yeah.
beaten?
I got beaten.
Did
Really?
you?
Yeah, yeah,
Talk to
yeah.
us about the
Were you
beatings.
a
Why
bad
is that
kid?
exciting me?
So
I don't know what's wrong
Am I
with you.
crazy?
I need help.
Children
I
get
don't-
beaten up.
No, yeah,
So one of the most
No,
weirdest
not
things.
like that. I think it's because you're an adult now.
Yeah, yeah.
Funny.
Yeah.
No, not as you as a
Just
child.
get beaten, yeah.
I don't want to
Yes.
see you as a child get beaten. No, or now really. Yeah, go on.
Yeah,
So
go.
one of the weirdest. So I was like, I know my DB doesn't like show it that much, but I was the naughty kid in school.
Were you?
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm
What were you-
so
It's crazy, isn't it?
Well, you didn't know this.
Yeah,
Chris is like the goodest good.
Okay,
like,
okay. Tell us about the naughty you.
naughty how?
So
Yeah,
me and
what
my
did you
cousin,
do?
me and my cousin were like a tag team, like naughty kids.
Yeah.
So he
Right.
was the kind of like little demon whispering.
Oh,
things
in
into
your
my
ear.
Was he like the bad devil on your shoulder?
Yeah, and
you
I was
were
like, yeah, I want to do that.
I love it.
Um,
So basically, you're easily persuaded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you're
think
still
so.
easily persuaded?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Not as much. Not
Okay.
as much.
What did you get up to? What did you do?
Just like getting in fights and
Really?
yeah. I know, right? Yeah.
Little scrappy you.
Fights.
Yeah, and like playing pranks and stuff.
Doing what?
What kind?
Like
What sort of
playing
pranks?
and stuff.
Like what?
Pranks
Like,
like,
talk to me about pranks.
Like drawing little things and then like just leaving them around the place.
Like little penises.
Oh,
or
that's
something?
cute.
Not penises.
No, they're children.
But
no,
like,
young children.
But like I think like
I
drawing
mean, still.
like drawing like a bullshit. Oops, sorry.
Oh.
Sorry.
It's about pooping.
Beep, sorry.
Yeah.
Bull defecating on
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
and then putting that piece of paper somewhere.
Hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go in the sketches.
Yeah, exactly.
Go in art.
So funny.
Artwork.
And then of course it would be a bull because you have cows and bulls like
Everywhere,
literally in the middle of the street.
Buffaloes
Yeah.
everywhere.
Jokes.
Yeah, and
Okay, so you were like, I mean, that doesn't sound that naughty, to be fair.
yeah.
It's cute.
It's cute,
Yeah,
naughty,
yeah.
yeah.
You're just mischievous.
Yeah, cheeky.
But yeah,
Okay,
it's
when you came here, like, was it a complete culture shock?
big time.
What
Yeah.
happened? Talk us through that next phase.
So I think like the weather was a huge one.
God.
The weather like
Yeah.
changed.
Look, I've lived here the whole of my
Did
life.
did
and
your
the
skin
weather's a
tone
culture shock
change?
for me.
Because I've
Yes.
got a friend
Yeah.
who's Indian. I think, is he from Goa? I can't remember. He's a lovely guy. Shout out Rajesh!
Rajesh.
And he said, even his wife was like, your skin, like your colour's changing. Like,
Yeah.
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 He was like,
So like apparently
He's a tan.
what happens is like a lot of people have like different undertones of their skin,
Sure.
right? So apparently, like my sister says this to me all the time. When I'm in Goa, I have like an orange undertone.
okay, yeah.
And when I'm over here, it's like purplish
Yeah,
grey.
really, yeah. Do you feel like you're glowing more? And
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone who's in the sun,
So do I.
like
It's
naturally
true.
glow.
It's
It is
true.
true. It
Every
is
time
so
I come back
true.
from anywhere, everyone's like, "Oh, Mike, your skin looks amazing." Just like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
because
that's
I
the
haven't
sun.
been in England.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this morning I was literally sun gazing. A shout out to our programme a few weeks ago mentioning that.
Did you shout out yourself?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Our programme.
Yeah. Shout
His
out
show.
me.
Shout out.
I just like to do a shout out to myself.
Yeah, I mean, why
come
not?
on, yeah.
So, no,
What
I
do
woke
you-
up really tired, and then I
Mhm.
was like, right, I need to get in the garden, I need to ground, and the sun was there, and it was
Yeah.
because it was early. It was like just not. You couldn't like look at it, and I was like,
Yeah.
and yeah, no, the sun's amazing. Yeah, go on. So you got here, you changed
Yeah.
colour.
Yeah, change colour. Yeah, I think like you know, you come off, you come from a different country,
Yeah.
and you're basically like very different to everyone
Culture
around
shock.
you.
Yeah.
So I think
Especially
like,
for a child as well.
yeah. So I went into school like within 2 weeks of coming to the
Wow,
country. Yeah,
that's a lot.
yeah, it's really quick.
Yeah.
And then
What was that like?
it was really,
Scary.
it was actually quite scary. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think
It
must have been.
that changed me quite a lot. I think because that made me more introverted, reserved. Yeah,
Okay.
because like
Did you have like nice friends? Or were
yeah,
they,
I had
like,
a couple of nice
accepting?
friends. Yeah. But there was also like
A
a lot of
couple.
like mean kids.
Really?
Yeah.
You
of
know,
course.
like a kid
Like
from a
he's gonna
different
come up,
country,
he's
you have a
gonna have
different
an accent, he's gonna
Yeah.
You have a different like way of being.
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, 100%.
So I think like you know when you're a boisterous little kid and then other kids around you are like
Yeah.
So I think that kind of like changes you, right?
Yeah.
But it was alright. It wasn't like super traumatic or anything.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Like you seem alright at the moment.
Yeah.
Mentally.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm just crying
He's
about
actually-
outside.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, and that's what counts, the outside.
Yeah,
It's like all those tissues were all over the floor.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, you're
Sad
doing
boy.
well. You're doing
It's
really
sad,
well
yeah.
actually.
Thank
He
and
is
you-
doing very well.
Do you want to
like,
tell us
in
a bit
his-
about what you actually,
Yeah.
like what you got going
What
on?
do you do?
Yeah.
No, wait. So you got here, you did school,
Yes.
and then
Can
let's
I
go
actually
through.
say,
Yeah,
I
go
got,
on.
so you know when you mentioned the whole beating thing?
Yeah.
Oh God.
I got beaten for like, it was crazy stuff back then.
Oh,
So
wow.
I was a left-handed kid,
Yeah.
Ah.
and then I got beaten to try and be a right-handed
No
by the teachers in school.
way.
Are you
Yeah.
ambidextrous now?
I think I am a bit,
Yeah.
because like I used to do combat sports, and I was much better on my left side.
What? So
Right.
they were like, "No, does that happen?"
Exactly, yeah.
Why?
Exactly,
Why
yeah.
though?
Because
They think it's bad.
yeah,
Like, men,
it's
and it's
like-
not just it's not just in
so I
India.
went to like a Catholic school.
Yeah,
and
it's
they thought
Catholics.
it's like it's
The
antiquated
devil. The
and
devil.
stuff.
Yeah,
Really?
seriously.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Do you know what? Just to get spiritual about it, the left side is like the feminine side.
Yeah.
It's the creative side.
Yeah.
It's the
No way.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
side that's like they don't want that. We want
Yeah,
the right hand
that's-
side.
yeah,
We want the
yeah.
side that listens and follows instructions and
Interesting.
yeah.
Damn, I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so that's the thing that I wanted to bring up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
no, I'm glad
I
you
can
did
do
actually.
this.
So
Yeah,
you
it's
went
very
through
cool.
school.
Yeah.
Where in Harrow?
In Harrow, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then what did you do? Go college? Or
Yeah, uni.
what did you study?
So
We want your whole life story.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
going for the whole
Yeah,
story.
100%.
I basically like, I was rebellious a bit, but not in a kind of like traditional way. Like I wanted to just like break out the stereotypes of like what you were meant to do and what you're meant to be.
Yeah.
Right.
And I went down like an artistic route. So
Oh,
like,
okay.
Yeah, so I
Because you in India, is it more like more
'Cause I left
like
handed.
you have to be like medical or be a doctor? Or
yeah,
that
kind of stuff like that. Like my
Yeah.
parents were never really like that, but they were
Thank
like,
God.
you know, like
Some parents are very strict.
some
like
people,
that.
yeah, coming from an Indian
Very.
family.
You
like,
might even be disowned, right? If you wanted to be an artist or something.
like
Sometimes.
if I'm from a really traditional family,
Yeah.
they'd be like, no.
It'll just be like an
Yeah,
absolute.
take you and your left hand off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
forge your own path. We're not going to support you, kind of thing. But
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
luckily, my parents were quite like,
Shout out to parents.
yeah,
Yeah.
like they believed in like hard work.
Yeah.
More so than like status and all that kind
That's
of stuff.
great.
So,
yeah.
so
Good.
like I think they saw that myself and my sister were really like.
Not even just
Flourishing,
flourishing, like
yeah,
actually
and,
like
like,
doing work,
yeah.
like kind of do that stuff.
Okay,
Like
cool.
we'd be like, oh yeah, I want to do art, and we wouldn't just sit there and be like, I want to do art.
Yeah.
Oh, I think your camera's stopped.
I'll do it.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I did it again.
So funny.
So guys, sorry, we will
Sorry.
come
Yeah,
back to
cool,
that.
cool. Don't worry.
Do you know what to do? Because I know exactly what to do. I feel
Do you
like
wanna do it?
Yes, I feel like I should do it. Okay, take over. I'm going under the table, guys.
Okay.
Keep talking. Carry on. So you did
Oh
art.
yeah, I did art, and
Yeah.
did art, and specialized in like sculpture.
Yeah.
And then I got really interested in photography and video, and
So you did art at college?
yes, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And like I just put all my work into like doing art in high school as well.
Yeah.
Like I really liked it. Yeah.
So art. Okay. So then
Art.
art man. So how did you then go from art at uni to college into what you do now?
So right now I'm a working cinematographer. I'm a commercial cinematographer, and I work.
I always
in-
forget that word. I'm just like
Yeah.
Chris. He does like
I-
videography.
I just say cameraman now.
Okay.
Because it's quite like a.
People know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever you add photographer at the end of something,
just like-
people go like,
Oh, okay. Cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm a cameraman basically, and
But okay, that is making it very simple, but that's not true. Like you do so much more than just.
yeah. But I think that's what like a lot of people. That's how you kind of like get someone introduced to the idea of what
Sure, but
cinematography is.
educate
Yeah.
the people.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I manage like video and lighting departments for like commercials, music
Yeah.
videos, whatever.
Yeah.
And
So how did you get into that? Like from, because as well, I'm sure there are a lot of people like, and I'd imagine this is the same for many creative industries. Like, you go to college, you learn, whatever it is that. She's going back. You learn whatever it is that you need to be learning, and then you don't necessarily.
Turn it around, but it's fine.
Oh, I'll do it. And then, but you don't necessarily
No, it's
fall
fine.
into like the career you're expecting straight away.
Yeah.
But because that happens to a lot of people, and then they try to do something else. They, other stuff. But
Yeah.
luckily,
Yeah.
you managed to go to college and uni, and then fall into the profession that you wanted to fall in. So how did that happen for you?
I think it's a lot to do with the fact that.
Oh no. See what I mean? You should
Oh
just left
no.
it. What is wrong with this
It's
guy?
fine, just leave it.
Oh my god, no, it's not.
No, you
Okay,
don't,
wait.
that's all right.
It's fine.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
It's not actually. Can you move? You have to move it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so no, the other way. Yeah, keep it. Oh my god, down. Sorry, guys.
Technical difficulties.
Okay.
It's
No,
fine,
you've gone too
continue.
far.
I think
There you
that's
go.
all right.
Okay,
That looks
fine.
cool.
Yeah. Okay. Are you in Phoenix?
Yeah.
Wait, one day, I'll tell you what's going to happen.
One day
no,
there's
no, no,
gonna
no.
be
I'm going to
no
tell you this
hitches.
perfect thing.
Yeah.
Chris is going to be running all of this for us.
Yeah.
Are
No,
you
it's
not?
true. It's
yeah,
true.
explain
behind the
why it's
scenes.
true,
Yeah, yeah,
please,
yeah.
because what do you do?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
runs everything.
Yeah.
He's the don. Like,
Yeah.
you have a commercial. If you need a commercial, bring him in.
Yeah.
He literally,
sort
organises the
it,
lighting,
yeah.
the sound, the technical stuff that we cannot do.
And he's high level as well. Like he does this for extremely successful people.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Can you give us a few names?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Name drop if you feel to, bro.
So like
Drop those names.
Yeah.
I have done like YouTube stuff for people like Chunks,
Yeah.
Nico, the Beta Squad kind of guys,
Yeah.
I do commercials, so a lot of TV commercials and online commercials. What else do I do? I have been in the camera department for stuff like Bridgerton,
Wow.
Top Boy.
Oh, cool. This is good.
See?
Yeah.
See, so we need you.
Yeah,
When
exactly.
we can afford you, we'll
Yeah,
have
we
you.
are, exactly, yeah.
So look,
we'll get there.
that's amazing. Right?
Yeah.
Well done for you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But there's something that that's closer to my heart.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you really do?
What's your
really-
love? What do you love?
We've been talking about you for a few weeks now.
Yeah,
And
more
I don't
than
know if
even.
anyone can remember, but what do you do, Chris?
Yeah.
So one of my
Ooh,
big things
secret
is
superpower.
Secret superpower is nature, and one part of that is foraging.
Yay!
Hey!
Woo! We got our forager!
We did it!
We found the forager in the net! We got him in!
Out
We
in
got
the
him.
woods.
We got him.
We got
Out in the woods. Yeah, so foraging and
This is amazing. So, okay, did you, obviously, no, maybe you weren't foraging like in India because you were like really young.
When did you
Were
start?
No.
When did you
Tell
start
us.
for it?
I think like the seeds were sown.
Sure you did there, I love that.
Like growing up in India, because like
Yeah.
I'm just surrounded by nature.
Oh,
Yeah.
so lucky.
And I think like everyone has this like sense of themselves which they're like more aligned to, and I think I'm really aligned to nature.
I love that.
So like growing up there, I would like be playing in the fields with my cousins and stuff, and we'd be around like just like plants and animals and just like
Were you like inquisitive? Like, "Ooh, what's that?"
very much so, yeah.
Yeah.
So like I would get insect bites and stings and stuff, and they would really hurt. And
Yeah.
It was worth it.
It-
Find out what
yeah,
they were.
you just find
I'm
out
not
things.
dead.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not poisonous.
Yeah, like I remember there's this like there is like a marsh behind like my grandma's house, and
Oh, well, that
there's-
sounds like a film, The Marsh Behind My
yeah,
Grandma's
yeah,
House.
it could be.
Scary film.
Yeah.
And there's just like they were like, oh yeah, there's like an alligator in there, don't go there.
Did you go?
Yeah, of course. Not into it, but we
Okay.
play near it.
Because you could have been one of those bodies in, because I've seen them eat full.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
It's happened in India, actually.
Yeah.
hasn't
Yeah,
it?
for sure, yeah, it's good.
Alligators eat things.
Yeah, like tiger attacks where they just
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Someone
yeah,
yam up a person.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like
yam
a
up a
whole-
person,
yam
exactly.
up a person.
yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so you were there.
Yeah, and I think that yeah, obviously that was something
So
that
it's
I
always
missed.
been in
Yeah,
sort of
yeah, yeah.
inside of you.
Yeah.
So when you came here, when did you really start like?
Getting
Getting
into
back
it.
into it.
Yeah.
Because we know the last time you went foraging was yesterday,
It was yesterday,
but we
yeah.
want to know how it began.
Yeah, sure. So when I came here, like a really vivid memory of mine is we lived with like a couple of family friends for the first month that we were here, and down their street they had like this cherry tree
Oh.
that was like hanging over someone's
Well, you
back
remember
garden.
that at 6?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because I was like,
Wow.
whoa, those are cherries. Those are vet fruits.
Yeah.
Mm.
Did you
Um,
not have to? Was that unusual? Did you see that in India?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
But
okay.
like when I came to the UK, I was like, oh my god, it's grey and there's buildings everywhere.
Mm.
So
What's that horrible?
It must have
it
been.
wasn't horrible. It was like it was quite
different.
eye opening. It's just so different.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're a kid, like you're just
Yeah.
like, wow, what's
This is
cool.
different.
This
Yeah.
is different. Yeah.
Did you feel like a little bit like boxed in?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I remember.
Claustrophobic sort of almost.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. My sister and I, my mum would tell us like, oh yeah, you guys used to cry all the time, but you wanted to go back to Goa and
Oh,
stuff.
I don't blame you.
Yes,
like,
yeah.
I really don't blame you.
Take me home. Like, what is this cold weather?
Yeah.
What is this concrete jungle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is it raining every day? No, I don't.
And the thing is, in India, like a lot of the houses are such beautiful colours as well.
Yes. Yeah.
And here it's just grey.
And it's spacious
Are they?
there as well.
Yeah, they're really. You'd love it. Have you done
Purple.
it?
No,
and
not
They're
really.
like pink, like lime,
Yeah.
like
Really?
really nice.
Really?
Yeah, like turquoise.
Oh.
It's like Magic Town.
Yeah.
I
We
love
need to
it.
go.
It's Madge.
To be fair, like it's
I
match.
love-
Yeah.
It's Madge.
Madge.
It's magical.
Yeah.
I remember like being
It's
a couple of years ago
madness.
on the back of a what did you say?
It's madness.
And it's just it's just beautiful. No, go on. So back to your story. So you're here.
Yeah.
How did you get into foraging?
Yeah, so I was like, oh wow, cool. And then anyway, when my family got their own house afterwards, we had a back garden, and like, you know, growing plants
Yeah.
was like one of the first things my mum and dad did.
Oh yeah. So okay. So your mum and dad did grow a lot.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. So like it was initially just like flowers and
Yeah.
pretty stuff.
Okay, that's funny because I've got some seeds from India.
Hmm.
I did not bring them back in my suitcase.
Yeah.
Right?
She would
But
never.
it was so funny. One of them said asparagus.
Mm.
Now I'm going to send you a picture and you're going to tell me what it is because this is not asparagus.
Yeah.
And it's fully grown and I'm like, do I eat it? Like, obviously it's some
Mm.
kind of vegetable, yeah?
Mm.
But I'll just send you a picture because I don't
Yeah.
really, I have no idea. It looks kind of like a bean family, but
If you can,
it was meant to
put
be
it-
asparagus.
When we do the edit.
no, I will
Yeah,
if I remember.
Yeah.
To Because sometimes I say that and I
Yeah,
I forget,
but that's fine.
Yeah. Sometimes, most of the time I get things in.
Look,
But
when we have
yeah.
Chris doing the actual edits, then we'll have all of that
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly.
Yeah, eventually.
yeah.
When we can afford you, yeah.
Yeah, when we
Yeah,
can afford you,
Yeah, yeah.
But anyway, so
Yeah.
so your mum and dad grew. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
So then
and then I think like it just, you know, when you're-
inspired you, or it's just in you anyway.
Yeah, it was just in me. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just quite a natural thing. It was like, all right, yeah, everyone grows vegetables and eats them and stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
No, not everyone does
No.
that.
No,
So-
not at
When
all.
did you start going out?
So when we would go for like you know, family walks and stuff like that, we'd look to the woods, and then you'd be like,
okay.
oh look, there's berries there, and you pick some berries and eat them, and you're like, whoa, this is crazy.
Yeah.
And that was normal for us in Goa because, you know, playing in the fields,
Sure.
we just like pull some kind of like chilies from
Yeah.
this
Yeah, yeah.
thingy, or like beans from this place, or
And I guess you'd know what everything is just by
Yeah.
living there.
yeah,
and,
literally,
you know,
yeah, because like it's just in you.
Knowledge,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
just knowledge. It's like, oh yeah, I know
I
what
love
yam
that.
is.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what we need to be teaching. That's what I'm going to be teaching my kids. But like,
Mm.
just in general in the schools, like you know,
It's
get
good
back
to
the
know.
roots.
Yeah, it's
we
really
need
good
to get
to
back
know.
to like nature.
And understanding what each, you know, plant, fruit,
Yeah, the
whatever
benefits.
does, like the health
Yeah,
benefits, the like,
100%.
and you know, the flavor profile. You can create. Oh, there's so much knowledge,
much.
like that you can just
So
do.
you
with
so
stuff.
you've been
Yeah, so I did that, and then I think like it's just been like a normal thing, but it's never been like a conscious thing that I did.
Yeah,
It was always
yeah.
just like, oh yeah, just
Yeah, that's
you know,
normal.
if I go out with my friends for,
Mm.
into the woods or something, just like pick up berries and just eat
Yeah,
this thing.
go
and eat
into
that.
the woods.
Exactly, yeah. And then I think the whole like foraging thing really,
You said like 4 years you've been proper on it.
yeah.
I remember
So
you
I
said
think
that.
it's a friend of mine. He's Polish, and in their culture, that
Same
like,
thing.
Yeah, exactly the same
Yes,
thing.
that's true actually.
So we were just walking around one day, and
That's good. That's good. That you rang him.
yeah, exactly, yeah. And he was like, "Oh look, Chris, you got like a plum tree right near your house."
Ah, did you know? No.
No,
You missed that one.
Yeah, this is when I was living in West Hampstead.
Okay.
So like,
Mm.
he was like, "We should like pick some plums and see how it turns out."
Mm.
And we did it, and I was like, "Oh damn, these
Was
are
it
like
really nice?
really tasty plums
Yeah.
just over here." And then it became, then I was like, "Oh, I used to do this so much when I was younger, you know."
Yeah, and it came back to
The
you.
mem-
Came back to
Yeah.
me, exactly, yeah. And then from there, it just kind of like grew
Into more of a like, rather than you just doing that, you were more like,
consciously.
Yeah, consciously
you
doing
were
it,
like
yeah.
more
Intentionally.
passionate about it.
Exactly, yeah.
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 Yeah, because
Yeah.
I do feel like there was a point where you realise, oh, I actually like doing this.
Yeah.
Like, now you get joy
Yeah,
and happiness from
yeah,
doing
for sure,
this.
yeah. Yeah. And
Because all of a sudden you just started having like, I don't know, like, because it wasn't even the foraging that I noticed first. It was like, oh, well, he's got jams and like he's
Yeah.
fermented this stuff and
Yeah.
this is nice.
Yeah, so what things do you make? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, can I just shout out to Chris? As soon as Mike told me he had a forager friend, I was like, I want to go for
I
it
need to
immediately.
go
And
now, yeah,
I kept
yeah.
on at him so much. Like, have you told me yet?
Yeah,
want to go?
yeah,
Want to go?
yeah.
Want to go?
Yeah.
So we did go, didn't we?
Yeah.
We did, yeah.
And
yeah.
it was so funny. I haven't told you this.
Yeah.
What?
I got home and my mum was like, so what did you get? And it's funny, I forgot to tell you because it was funny. I actually forgot, but then it was funny because
Yeah.
I was like, well, it is funny because I didn't show him the big bag I had in my bag.
Oh, right.
And I like had this like obviously crunched up bag, but like it was just so funny. We didn't get anything, but I learned a lot. But I learned so much, and like I took so many videos.
Yeah.
And honestly, like you're so knowledgeable.
Oh, thank you.
Honestly, like crazy.
Yeah.
But it was funny though because she was like, "So what you got?" And I was like,
Well,
I
so we
mean, I've
did
got
get-
information.
Yeah, I can tell
A
you
lot of
about
it.
mushrooms.
But it was so funny. I was like, I don't know things.
Yeah.
I know like
Yeah.
a hazelnut tree now. Like
Yeah.
I know a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you know your. The other day I was at the allotment and I sent Chris a picture of this no, it's not magic mushroom. This what? I was going to say magical looking mushroom.
Medicinal.
Yeah, but you said
It's not medicinal though.
You like
it's
don't
just-
eat that.
yeah.
No, I was going to say magical looking, but
Oh,
it's not
right, yeah.
medicinal.
Don't eat
Because I
that.
was like, if it was medicinal, it was a lot of it.
Yeah.
I was like, that could have done me for a while.
Oh, yeah,
But he's
yeah.
like,
No,
"Don't
no,
eat
no,
it,
no,
that's
no.
fine."
Yeah.
It's
Do
like,
not
"Okay."
eat that.
So if anyone has a question for Chris about foraging,
Hit me up.
I think we've missed a call.
Have we?
Sorry.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
Did we? No.
okay.
No, we're good.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, we're
No,
fine.
no.
We didn't miss anything.
We did not.
No, we're good.
I just don't like iPhones. Okay.
So what sort of stuff? Yeah. Okay. So what
What do
sort
you
of
make?
stuff do you make? Yeah.
So right now,
Right here.
what's going on
Right
right
now.
now? Right now,
here.
Whip
Right
around.
now.
in the next 2 weeks, I'm basically going to go and forage like as many blackberries as I can because
I love a blackberry.
yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Who doesn't, right?
Yeah. And what are you gonna make?
So I'm going to make one of the main things you can make really easily, jam.
Jam.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how many like blackberries would you need for like a like a jar?
Like a little jar. Just need like a jar's worth of blackberries. Basically.
Yeah, but doesn't it? No, but doesn't it squish down? No, because you say that because you can
No,
get
I
like,
know.
leaves
It
out the
just
garden and
sounded
it
funny.
dries up to
No,
nothing.
I get you. It just sounded funny.
It's true. No.
Yeah.
It's so I'd say for like a jar that big, you'd maybe need like let's say double the amount,
Right,
and
so
then
more
you need
like
like
No,
you need about like 200 grams of sugar,
Okay.
and then just like mix it all together,
So just mash them up,
mash them up,
put
mix
the
it
sugar,
up, yep, and then put it on the stove, heat it up,
and that's it. Isn't
and
that
then
it? And you just let it sit.
and let it sit,
Is
and
that
it
it?
turns into jam. Yeah.
See, if it was me, I would definitely put some like cinnamon in. I'd put some.
So
like,
you can do that. That's what my dad likes to do, and his jams are way better than mine.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Put
because
some
So be experimental.
yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, this is so interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Season. Look, people don't season sweet stuff enough. Like I get it, it's sweet, yum yum yum. Season it. You don't need not salt, obviously, but I'm talking about.
Yeah, like if you're having like an apple crumble, put a bit of cinnamon.
Put a bit of cinnamon,
100%.
and you can, and like,
100%.
like Baby Shake just said, like you can get experimental with it. Like I will make, like it's like oats and like berries, things like that, and I'll put cinnamon.
No, we
I'll
need
put,
cinnamon.
I'll
Garam
put
masala.
coriander seed. Garam masala is
Yeah.
maybe too much, but I will put
No, but
like
it's
coriander
like,
seed,
you know,
cardamom.
like masala chai.
Yeah.
Masala
Yeah.
chai, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, do you know what makes masala chai taste really good?
Wow.
It's the cardamoms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cardamom, yeah.
Cardamoms make
Delicious.
with the sweet thing. Oh,
Yeah,
When
yeah,
I got back
yeah,
from
yeah.
India, I literally like bought like everything. I was like, right, I'm going to make my own one.
Mm.
It was
Yeah.
it wasn't
Yeah.
the best.
Oh, okay.
Just get
That's fine.
cardamom, nutmeg,
No, I
and
got
cinnamon.
everything.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
and it was okay. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I just
fine.
want to be back in India and have it brought
Yeah,
to me.
they do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're
Serve
so
me.
they're the
They're
best.
so good at it.
Like, yeah,
They're
they
so
know.
good
They know
at
what
it,
they're doing.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
what
so
else? Where-
jams, yeah.
what else?
Jams. So I make a lot of
you
like
also know. Can you also say he also makes like food, but he also very good at like
medicinal stuff.
yeah, like
Yeah.
cough med. Tell
Yeah,
us
yeah.
about
Yeah,
that.
so I make like tinctures and
Yeah.
like salves.
Mm.
So to anyone who doesn't know, tincture is basically like an extract of some plant
Mm.
in a solvent, or a solvent is an alcohol.
Right.
It's not like the drug solvent. Or an oil.
Yeah,
Or an oil,
yeah.
So with some things, I basically extract a certain plant into an oil,
Give us an example.
Like an
So-
essential oil.
like an essential oil, basically.
Gotcha.
So I will do rosehip. Rosehip is one of them.
Yes.
Rosehip oil.
Good
So
for skin.
expensive.
You
I believe.
told me about this, and it is expensive because I actually buy it to when I make my own creams.
Yeah.
And next time when you go rosehip hunting,
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Oh yeah, for
Mm.
sure,
Please.
100%. Yeah.
Mm.
Yes.
So you can get like wild roses anywhere. They're in
Mm.
most forests, most parks, and they're called dog roses, and they're like the wild English rose. Yeah, and
I
they're
don't know why that reminded me of that thing. It's not dog, but you know that Jack
Jack by the Hedge.
Jack, yeah, I remember. I don't know why dog
Jack
reminded me
Russell.
of Jack. Oh, do you
Jack
think what
Russell,
it is?
yeah.
maybe.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah,
Anyway,
go on.
continue.
Yeah.
We jumped
continue.
Continue.
Yeah. So rosehip oil, lavender oil, calendula oil. Sometimes I make
How do you make the
That's a
lavender oil?
calendula.
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 Lavender oil. I just
Is it
take.
for Angela?
I just take like the lavender flowers.
Yeah.
You know, you get them on the stalk.
Yeah, I
just,
got
like,
some the other day. Put
Oh,
them
yeah.
on my pillow, yeah. go
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Mm.
Just rip them off.
Yeah.
Dry them in the sun or on a dehydrator
Yeah,
or
just
whatever,
put them in oil.
and just put them in oil. Put them in oil.
What oil
leave
do
it
you
there
use?
for 6 months or something.
Mm.
And
What
then-
oil?
So I use sweet almond oil,
Okay, yeah, I've got some of that.
and
Okay.
I use.
Mm.
I basically just like buy a big bottle of.
Yeah, same.
oil.
I've got the
Yeah.
big, yeah.
Yeah. And then just
Look at
like
that.
use that to extract
Carrier one.
certain
Yeah,
things. Yeah,
okay.
carrier
Yeah.
oil. And then calendula, which is just like a flower that grows
Mm.
excessively fast.
And what's
Yeah.
that good for? Is that just like, again, like an essential oil smell? Or what is that
It's
for?
basic. It's like I personally think it's one of the best like medicinal plants that you can grow
Mm.
because it grows so fast. It's really good for
Well,
bees.
we can grow it in our gardens.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Mm.
what's
And
it called?
Calendula.
Calendula.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to look that up.
Um,
Where do you find the seeds for that?
Morrison's.
Really?
Yeah, honestly, they're like literally everywhere.
Really?
And once you get them once, the flower will basically you get like 100 flowers.
Right.
Mm.
They'll drop there and they'll come back the next year.
Yeah,
So
and
I-
then, so how much would you need for...
You need about like for a bottle about this big, you need about like 100 flowers.
Okay, so would you let them dry in the sun again?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then you put it in the
Put it in the
sweet
oil.
almond oil?
Yeah.
And then what?
And then then you basically have an extract oil, and you use that for. So it's really really good for scars.
Mm.
Yeah, it's good for like skincare in general,
Okay.
and it's like one of the best
Like the stretch marks, that sort of thing?
stretch marks. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's one of the best oils for babies.
Really?
Yeah, because
baby.
there's a lot of homemade like oils and like medicines that you can make, which aren't the best for babies.
Yeah.
But calendula is like fantastic for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you
Okay,
also
that's
tell us about cough medicines?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Listen, guys, let's not go for Cavania.
Yeah.
We got Chris
something
here now.
better. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, cough medicines, there's tons of stuff that you can make like from wild stuff. So you can get like lemon
What's
balm.
what's that tree that we saw and it looked piney, spiky, and you were like, this is good for cough medicine? I'm going to put it on the podcast.
That's a pine.
Was it just a pine
Yeah,
tree?
yeah.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So what were you saying about that?
So that's basically like it's basically like cough medicine. So you can take the pine needles,
Yeah.
put them in hot water, and then drink that, and that's like a decongestant basically. Yeah.
Pine needles are really good, aren't they? Because I remember with the whole COVID scandal, whatever, they were saying to like detoxify your body, pine needle tea was supposed to be really good. So
Yeah.
a lot of people were getting that
Pine
because it's got
needle
like
tea.
detoxifying kind of.
Teas in general, like
Yeah.
natural
Yeah.
teas are like good for detoxing.
Have you tried my
Yeah.
tea yet?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I put it in my cacao.
Oh,
yeah,
did it? Was it
yeah.
good?
Yeah,
Did
it
it
was
work?
delicious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
it
good.
smells delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does, it
What
does.
tea was that?
So basically, I'm into Ayurveda.
Mm.
So basically, I make teas for people. Basically, different spices, blend them in a way that will help
Based on your
balance the
dosha.
yeah, based on your dosha, that will balance the dosha that you are. So I made one for Baby J. I need to make some for a few people actually. But yeah, I made some for Baby J, and she said it was nice. Like people say it's nice, and obviously I like it.
Yeah, yeah.
And so it tastes good, and it does good things for your health. So yeah,
Yeah.
I actually really want to get into like selling that
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah,
at some
man.
point.
Definitely.
Yeah, and you should too, because he makes like fermented stuff as well, which
Yeah,
is
what do you make?
delicious.
I make
Such good like
sauerkraut,
addition
pickles.
to like food.
Tell us about the pickles.
So the pickles that I make, some of them are forage
Delicious,
Mm.
delicious.
pickles. So thank you.
Yes, they really are.
Whoa.
One of the pickles I
Making me
made
hungry.
was
Yeah.
so you know blackberries, you can get
Yeah.
like the little shoots that come out
Yes.
on the top.
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
just
yeah.
take them and pickle them
Right.
in a way that you do kimchi.
Yeah.
So like you
Oh.
put gochujang, chili flakes, soy sauce.
Well, you eat the leaves
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's got like a slight lemony citrus flavour to it. Yeah.
Like a bit, yeah, like a pickle, yeah.
Like a pickle, yeah.
Like when you have like a tarly, you have a pickle, that kind of
Yeah,
that
yeah.
kind of vibe.
Yes.
Not that kind of pickle.
Oh.
So those kind of pickles are like Indian pickles.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's
what I'm
like-
I've got
You
some
do
in my
like
fridge.
something
So I do
similar
some
as
of them,
well.
yeah. Like I
Yeah.
do like mango pickles, which are like
Ooh, yum.
with like a bit of jeera, which is what's
Cumin.
jeera? Cumin, yeah.
Do you know, it's just
That,
been to go.
I just know anyway.
Yeah,
Cook.
yeah, yeah.
It says Jura
Yeah,
seeds
yeah,
and
yeah,
that's
yeah.
cumin.
Yeah.
Like
That's cumin.
oil, that turmeric, and then mango slices and stuff. Put them in the little jar.
What, so do you get like a fresh mango and slice it
Yeah,
up? Ooh,
yeah.
yummy.
It's best to get a raw mango to do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like a green one.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Like before it's ripe.
Before it's ripe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got cough medicines, we've got pickles, we've got fermented, we've got
I
jams
know
and
you know.
oils.
Do you know about mushrooms? I feel like you have hella knowledge about mushrooms as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm building up my knowledge on mushrooms. Yeah. But the other thing I make and I'm really enjoying right now is wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you
Yeah.
are.
Oh, I've tried it and it's delicious.
Yeah. I'm not much of a drinker. I just like to
Me
like
neither.
make stuff.
Okay, yeah. Can
so-
you make a non-alcoholic one?
Yeah, yeah. It's like a
You
cordial
can.
basically, right?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So you can make like a. So I did this like for elderflowers last
Mm.
couple of months ago now. Just like mix it with some lemon skin and some sugar.
Where do you find out about your information? Do you like look on YouTube?
Yeah.
Like, do you have like
How
family
do
members
you
that
become
yeah.
this knowledgeable?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
just discussion with this friend of mine.
You're in like a few groups, right? Because you must.
Yeah.
That
So
helps as
like
well.
like honestly like most of my knowledge just came from like Reddit.
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Out of all
fair enough.
places.
Yeah.
You've got to learn
somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. And
Everyone's learning stuff
Yeah.
somewhere.
yeah. And a friend bought me a book because he was like, "Oh, you're really into foraging."
Is that the little book that you had the other day?
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm sure might have some video footage of this book, hopefully.
It's like a
Yeah,
tiny
yeah.
book
That's it.
that big, and it fits into your pocket.
It's
and
perfect.
Just go.
Yes, his little book out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can eat that.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally just that. Just like curiosity kind of helps you increase your own knowledge, doesn't it?
Yes.
And I just like lent into that. I was like, yeah, I'm curious about this. It's not
Yeah.
like
I love it.
causing anyone harm.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying
Do you
this,
think you would, in the future, like do some sort of forage trips, tours?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
I've,
think you should do that.
I've done that with like a few friends.
No, but like professionally, like for kids and stuff, like you
Yeah.
could go to
Yeah,
schools and
that'd
get
be
a
really fun.
contract.
Yeah.
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 It's true. Teach
That's what we
them,
need,
Teach
yeah.
them,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to do that. It sounds like a really cool.
Okay, shout out to any kids, not the kids, but the schools, the schools that are listening. If you have a primary or secondary or even a college or a university, maybe
Pay this guy to
yeah,
like
he'll
teach.
come and take your kids out to the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that didn't sound good. That didn't sound. That was, how do you phrase that?
I was
don't know.
going down the track and then
In like a
Teach.
good
It
way.
went so well.
Teach, yeah.
yeah, to teach kids about foraging.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, not on his own either,
Yeah.
and he
Yeah.
has a DBS.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really
exactly.
cracking.
Do it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do all the checks.
I've actually got a question for you as well. Like,
Talk
just
to me.
Yeah. Well, everything that you do, you've
Mm.
done before. So,
Yes.
is there anything else you'd like to do?
What else would I like to do?
Yeah. You've done the foraging.
I've done
You've
foraging.
done the videography.
Can I ask you?
Cinematography,
Can I
excuse
maybe
me.
try and help
I'll
you
sit
with the
on that.
answer? to
Sit
this?
on it.
Yeah.
What do you see for the future of this world?
Whoa.
Okay. Big
Easy
question.
question.
Easy, yeah.
You foraging every day for everyone.
yeah. What I see for the future of the world, I don't know. I think it's like we're in a very, we're in a very like particular path, aren't we? In terms of like how the world is already structured. I think it's like, I think it's quite normal to think like, okay, we live in a very socialist structure or capitalist structure. Like these are kind of like ways that we're our political ideologies kind of like are formed, right? And we live in a very capitalist structure, so that doesn't really benefit. Like doing something. Yeah, exactly. Doing something like foraging doesn't benefit the capitalist model because it's not a very
because
Does it
Mother
make
Earth,
money?
because Mother Earth is so
Provides
abundant.
everything that we
Provides
need.
us,
Yeah,
literally.
Doesn't make people money. So
Yeah.
So what would so go on?
what
So
can I
your
say?
vision, and how do you think that people can help that vision?
Yeah.
Um,
To fruition.
I think like education is a really big thing.
Yeah.
But I think my current state of education is like education is quite weaponized in a way sometimes.
Oh, well, we know that. We're
Yeah.
having discussions on the way here,
Yeah.
which we'll talk probably more about next week, because
Yeah.
we've got such a good vibe going on. I don't want to dump on
No,
it
no,
really.
it's good. Yeah.
Yeah, and like and weaponized, I don't mean it in a kind of like nefarious sense. I mean it just in the fact that like, okay, you have to get educated to do this one thing.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like you have to go to school to learn math, to
Yeah.
become an accountant,
Yeah.
or which is great. Like those are necessary things in the world, but like there are things that are seen as unprofitable,
Sure.
which are
Like
dissuaded.
creative.
Which
Yeah.
are dissuaded from being taught to children.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that is true actually. They're
Yeah,
really
yeah.
actually trying to take a lot of the creative
Yeah,
out of
yeah.
the system.
And even
Really?
PE as well, like which is crazy, because like you know it's so necessary to be physical.
Did you say PE?
Yeah.
They're trying to take that out.
Like certain sports, yeah.
Really?
It's either just like rugby and football. It's like, oh yeah,
So much
you want
more
to do like
sports and
hockey.
rugby and stuff like that.
Exactly,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you think that you and other people can, you know, create this beautiful future?
Yeah, good question. I think it's a
I
lot.
feel like you've got the good answer.
I don't know. I might have an answer. I don't think it's a good answer. I
No,
think
no, no,
it's-
don't put yourself down, Chris.
No, I'm not
You're the
putting
best
myself
orator we've
down.
ever had on the show.
It's true. That's not a lie.
And Leo.
Yeah.
Thank
No,
you.
I'm joking.
Uh,
I'm never going to let another forager come and take your place.
Oh, that means a lot.
No
Thank
forager
you.
is better than you.
yeah, T-shirt.
The best
There's no
forager.
forager. We
No
can have it
forager
like
is better than
we can
this
have
man.
we can both wear T-shirts going. There's no forager better than pointing at each other. Never.
Yeah.
There's a picture of my face.
Yeah.
No forager is
Near a
better than
bush,
this
or
man.
coming
Yeah.
out like
Yeah.
through the bush like a curtains.
Oh,
I
man.
love
I
it.
can see that for sure.
Yeah. What? Him in the bush? What?
Both. Yeah, yeah.
To be honest, I am just
Okay.
like foraging around, so it
Yeah,
wouldn't be
that's
too-
literally what you
yeah.
do. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, in the bushes.
No, but it was so interesting. But I think it was like the timing wasn't like things weren't like available.
Yeah,
much,
yeah,
so
yeah.
Right.
But I learned a
Yeah.
lot.
Actually, there was something that was like readily available then, but like
What?
nettles.
Oh god, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So I was telling you, like, nettles
Yeah,
are
yeah, we know,
great.
I know that.
Yeah.
I was
yeah.
watching a thing
And
on
nettles are
nettles
really-
earlier. I think maybe yesterday. This chick was like she had like a bunch of nettles, and she was like,
hitting
hit herself.
around, yeah.
And she was like, it's really good for arthritis
Yes.
and general
Oh, I didn't know that
circulation.
arthritis.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
And she was
bash
like
my
hitting
dad over
herself.
her head with
Yeah.
that.
So
Oh
like,
yeah, maybe.
So
Yeah,
anyway,
no,
he's got
seriously.
severe
Yeah, give it a go. Yeah, it's supposed to be like
Yeah.
What, bashing
people
him?
swear by. I mean, you just need them to sting you. I think.
Okay.
the reason why it like targets arthritis is because like arthritis is your like nerves kind of like slowly
Yeah.
rolling up and down, right?
Okay.
When you like
Oh, I didn't know
when
that.
you kind of like stimulate your nerves,
Mm.
that's basically what nettles are doing. The stings are kind of stimulating your nerves in a way, right?
So, because at the moment he's waiting for his shoulder to be replaced. So, should I just rub it or smash it on?
just like get him stung basically.
Yeah, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
and your
I
body
think he'll be
naturally.
up for it, to be fair. He's a warrior, so.
Yeah, you could give it a go.
Yeah,
It's not gonna
yeah.
like kill you or anything.
No,
Your
no,
body-
I'm going to
parts
get
of
some
it, but, like,
metals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I was
good.
going to ask you, where do you source your food from? Like, obviously, you've got your foraging and stuff like that,
Yeah.
but like, in terms of like, I don't know, like, if you eat meat or you're pescatarian or vegetarian or whatever, but like, how do you feel about, I don't know, like, the food in the supermarket, where do you get your food from?
Yeah, Morrison's.
No, just yeah, classic.
I'm just like just a normal dude, really.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not like
Yeah.
I'm not
Just a regular
just
guy.
A regular guy. regular guy who
Yeah,
goes with red bushes every now and then.
Yeah, so normal, so
Yeah,
average.
yeah. I would love to like go to like farmers markets more and like
It's just the money, isn't it?
it's the money, but also like they're not really anywhere around where I live.
Are you sure? Because I used to go to.
I feel like there might be one near Bryson though.
Oh, I'm sure there's one near
Yeah,
Rice.
I
Rice
think
is
that's
the
one
kind of
near
place
Rice,
that. Yeah.
On Oxley Lane, I swear there's one as well. I used to get meat from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was
Okay.
decent. Yeah.
Well, I'll give it a look.
Give it a
How
look.
do you ground? Do you ground a lot?
I think subconsciously, yeah, because whenever I'm in the garden, I just don't wear shoes.
Oh, yeah.
Do you ever do it when you're in the woods?
I have done it a couple of times, yeah,
Yeah.
actually, yeah.
Did you ever like walk bare feet in India? So
Yes,
no-
of course, yeah, of course.
So
yeah.
is the
Very
bottom
good.
of your foot hard?
It used to be
Hard,
hard. It used to
bro.
be really
Okay,
hard.
softened up.
Hard.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
softened up big time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you know when you play guitar, you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got something you got here. Oh, you got a soft boy.
Yeah.
So in the woods sometimes because.
Sometimes, yeah.
When I'm in the allotment, I was like obviously like barefoot, and then do you know those really spiky weeds?
Yes.
What are they called?
Oh,
Apart from
thistles.
beeps.
Thistles.
Are they thistles?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my! They really.
Oh,
they're-
yeah.
And they're
They stab
everywhere.
you.
They're everywhere. And you get the root out, and they're like just a white. They just keep popping up in 2 seconds.
They look like dandelions, don't they?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
They're really spiky,
Dandelions.
like.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So that kind of put me. It's annoying because it put me off a little bit. But once I strip it down properly, like I'll be able to target exactly where
And
they
also, the more you do it, the more used
Yeah.
to it you'll
are.
feel.
No, but
feel
they're
again.
really
It does
spiky.
hurt,
They're
yeah.
like
Oh, yeah.
needles, like.
Yeah.
They're
As in,
really
don't step
spiky.
on them.
Oh god, yeah. You'll know if you step on them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sure.
good gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah, well.
sure.
Yeah.
Don't step on thistles, guys.
Yeah.
Lesson number 1.
So this has gone really quickly.
How long have we got left?
We've got like 4 minutes
Oh
left.
damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But always look, time flies when
I
you're
know.
having.
I hope you.
Forage.
And this is why he's here. But we hope you're having the best time today.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, we're very selective with who we choose to be guests on the show.
Very selective.
And as you can see, we've come with the goods.
We chose very well. Okay,
He's
this is
very
why.
knowledgeable, and he
Yeah.
will have a book out soon. Tell us about your book, no, joking.
What? I was like, what?
I just want to say, whilst we've got a few more minutes, so there is an event coming up on Friday, which we'll be performing at. Let me
Yes.
just give you the information.
Full disclosure, I need to make sure I sort out my backing track. Otherwise,
Okay, otherwise it'll just be me performing
Yeah.
my PA
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Warriors, which will be my next release.
Where you gonna fight for? What's important to you? There's a genocide going on. Do you have a clue? History when I tell you in school, condition your mind to think more is cool. I'm a wise out. You can look on the window with my eyes out. From there I'll bury you with eyes out. I can see your wolf spirits on the sky now. Try to test for the beat the level. Now we know we're gonna go. Warrior, you're gonna fight beside me. Now we're up, we're gonna blow. And you know we got the strength to win. We won't need the same blood within. You know we got the strength to win. We got the same blood within. The only difference between everyone is the color of our skin. Got the frequency, we got the energy, we run this. We got the energy that will worry us, we run it. Get the battle, run away, strong, you're on, don't look it. It's the rock, baby, J-A-I. I just want to make it. Thank you. Thank you.
Try and get the it's in Romford. If anyone is from Romford, shout out. So it is Intravenous Events' second birthday. Shout out Rena Reiki, love you lots. And yeah, it's going to be on the Friday at Yatesy's, or Yates, however you pronounce it.
I say Yates.
I always said Yatesy's.
I know
back
lots
in
of
the
people
day.
did you say Yatesy's, and
I
I was
feel
like,
like I saw one of Rena's videos and she said Yates.
Yates.
It's funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why did I say Yates? Anyway,
No,
it'll
but
be really
lots of
busy.
people did. Lots of people did.
And it's got a great lineup. Obviously, we're there. No, I'm joking. But, well, I'm not joking. But
Slash.
yeah, we got like. Let me try and show you some of the people in the lineup.
Show us some people.
I'm trying to
Okay.
probably.
It's okay.
I don't know if I can find it. I know that.
Either way, it's going to be an extremely fun time.
Yeah, it's going to be really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gig the other day was good at the Cherry Echo Lounge. It was really good. Yeah, it was great.
Cherry Echo, shout out Cherry Echo. They've got.
Yeah, it was really good.
It's essentially an event. And our first guest, Sherilyn, she helps run it with Rima, and together they're Cherry Echo, and they've got their. It's just a nice vibe. I haven't been personally, but I've seen videos. Baby J performed there.
Hold on, I've got it
the
here.
other
So
day.
DJ
Just
Petchy,
beautiful night. Check it out.
MC Fro, MC Creed, which you probably all know, Decimal, Marcus Blue, Chuckster, Ryan C, Stevie, way back when, like Soul Shore. There's going to be it's a big deal, and it's their second birthday, so it's going to be really busy. So I'm very excited to be performing it. So basically, I was asked to perform my PA. Well, I actually shouted out. Well, it's a long story, but anyway. So I'm performing, and I was like, oh, hold on a minute. We've got garage going on. I was like, Phoenix, listen, get a good song out.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to have to try and convince him. It was not hard at all. There was no convincing, actually. I was like, look, do you want it? And he was like, yeah, let's do it. I was like,
because the thing is, before, I don't know, not that long ago, I was like, I'm not really about performing. I'm
I think
really
it
not.
changed.
Maybe.
Yeah,
yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
There was no persuading.
Yeah, she
Not
didn't
at
have to
all.
try. She,
You were just like, hell yeah! And I was like,
let's do it.
okay.
Yeah, because I was
Cool.
like, yeah, I don't know. I feel. Do you know what it was? I feel like I used
You've
to.
got like a minute.
Okay, I feel like I feel like I used to like judge myself a lot, like when I was on stage, and it made it not fun. So I was just like allow it. But I don't know. As I've like evolved as a person, I'm just like, do you know what? Who cares? Like,
so come down to Yatesy's in Romford, Intravenous Events. You can find them on Instagram. Can we find you anywhere on Instagram, or do you want us to find you?
Yeah, sure. Chris DDS, CHRISDDIAS.
Say that again.
So Chris DDS.
Chris DDS on Instagram.
Okay, cool.
That's it.
Yeah, I'll put it out on the podcast as well.
At
at Chris DDS.
I think
DIAS.
you're on.
Yes, correct.
Right. Yeah.
Oh. Bye everyone.
But
Oh, it's on.
it's funny
We're
because
still
it's
on.
at 12.
You need to.
Yeah, I know. So bye, love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Thanks,
listening,
Chris.
everyone. Good time, you guys.
We're talking over the adverts because
Yeah,
we have to
'cause-
say goodbye
yeah,
to Chris.
yeah.
And thank you
And
for
we love
coming.
him.
You're welcome.
Bye,
Forget
Chris.
the adverts and listen to us.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming, Chris.
Yeah,
And yes,
appreciate
go
it.
follow Chris on Instagram.
That's right. Woo.